Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Myself Midhat Mudasir, and I am a student of grade 8 at Kashmir Harvard Educational Institute, and today we are going to delve into the intricate process of electroplating, which plays a crucial role in various industries. So starting with the electroplating. Electroplating is a widely employed process in which a metal is plated with another metal through the use of electric current. It is one of the applications of electrolysis. So today we are going to learn how do we perform electroplating and why do we perform electroplating. So starting with why do we perform electroplating? Electroplating is done for various purposes such as for enhanced aesthetic appeal or improvement against corrosion or just rusting. For example, the jewelry we get from the market at the cheaper prices look so lustrous and expensive, but actually they are not expensive, but they are giving the look for that. So they are electroplated. Some jewelry is plated with gold and is known as gold plating, and some is plated with silver and is known as silver plating. The taps used in the washrooms are plated with chromium, means they are chromium plated. And the parts of bicycles are plated with the nickel, which means they are nickel plated. So to understand the concept further, let's take a look at the demonstration. For that, I am going to plate this key with this copper strip, which means I am going to do the copper plating. The apparatus required is a battery, which will act as a source of electricity, a plug, which will help me open or close the circuit, the conducting wires, the electrodes, and the electrolyte solution. However, there are major factors that influence the electroplating. First one, the metal to be plated is connected with the negative terminal of the battery, which will serve as the cathode, and the metal by which I am plating will be connected to the positive terminal and will be our anode. Here comes an interesting turn, the electrolyte solution. The solution we use is of the salt solution of the metal I use at the anode. So since I am using the copper plate, so I'll use, to make the electrolyte solution, I'll take 250 ml of water in a beaker and add copper crystals to it. And once I'm done, I'll start stirring it. And it will give me a blue solution. To increase the conductivity of this solution, I'll also add some dilute sulfuric acid to it. As I said, the electrolyte solution is carefully chosen based upon what metal you are using. The reason for that, actually, the metal for the plating comes from the solution, which in turn has its stock replenished by the anode. It has given its blue color. Since it's ready, so I'll immerse both electrodes in it, starting with the anode, and then comes our cathode. And I'll turn on the key. So electroplating has started, but I imagine what actually happens in the solution that makes electroplating occur. For that, let's take a look here. When the current passes through the solution, the copper sulfate solution undergoes decomposition reaction and gets decomposed into positive copper ions, which are known as cations, and negative sulfate ions known as anions. It's a universal truth that alike charges attract each other. Copper ions being positively charged are attracted towards the negatively charged cathode, and the sulfate ions being negatively charged are attracted towards the positively charged anode. When the current flows through the anode, it causes the copper atoms to lose electrons, which go transferred to the cathode, and as I said, the copper ions are attracted towards the key and they gain electrons. When they gain electrons, which means they neutralize, and when they become neutral, they are deposited over the surface of this key. And one thing to remember here, at anode, loss of electrons takes place, which is known as oxidation, and at cathode, gain of electrons takes place, which is known as reduction, and together we call those reactions as redox reaction. And that's how electroplating takes place. So now let's take a look at this key. As you can see that the key has changed its color from silverish grey to the reddish brown. So copper plating has taken place. So that's all about electroplating. Thanks, and I hope you learned something new.